You can do it. We are going to fix this today. There is hope for you. Today we're discussing Pamela, a young 20-something from a good family. But here, she wanders into a situation without even being prepared or knowing what she's getting into. Before you participate in a venture, be sure that you will make a positive contribution and that your involvement will add value. Be able to spell out how you will benefit an enterprise. That way, you won't get hung up with uncertainty. I'm Dr. Torpor, and the infinite cures all hang-ups.
Warning. If you are under the age of 13, you are not permitted to watch this channel, set by the new standards of the FTC. Although some of the content on this channel could feature cartoons or animation, it is for adults only. Thank you, and have a wonderful f***ing day. Tonight, we take a look at the prophetic Strata clay animation from 1985 called Buzzbox. Being a kid in the 1980s, I remember sneaking downstairs late at night and witnessing the strangest you could imagine. Before the internet, before we could find strange, creepy content at our fingertips, we had late-night TV. Tonight, we take a look at a piece called Buzzbox from 1985, created by David Daniels. If you're familiar with Pee-wee's Playhouse, he did some animations on there as well. Buzzbox is an alternative term for, in this case, TV. Be forewarned, those who are sensitive to flashing lights may want to skip this one, or proceed with caution, as this plays out as almost a subliminal mind control sequence with a lot of stuff going on. The parts of this video start off as a broadcast guide to the different types of shows that will be available Monday through Friday on Buzzbox.
Watch the news.
Look weather.
6,000 degrees. 5 days a week. And on Monday, watch Retinal Rot. Saruman is their retinal rot. Saruman is their retinal rot. Saruman is their retinal. Sensational.
The whole world will be watching. Extra precautions are suggested. $85 million Syncom satellite coverage. Nuclear power.
Fabulous.
Exciting.
Sexy.
Buy it now.
You're number one.
You.
I'll take it.
60 months, 5 everything.
discovery that's going to change your life. 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 Change your life.
Quiet or die.
Starting with Monday, we can clearly see it's all about advertising and spending money. It's an overload on the senses for consumerism and consumption, showing cars, money, and even Santa.
Watch Scanline Fever. Beef now night Scanline Fever. Beef now night Scanline Fever.
Ultra height.
The Sergeant York Air that might hinder offshore. A 27-year-old woman was killed, screaming for help. She died. They may have killed a total of 6.
There's a make-believe war going on now. I'm gonna look her. Oh, dear, look again.
Two famous brands.
Military exercise.
Fire.
Freedom and peace is lost. The world is waiting for offensive
Tuesday is obviously about the sensationalism of the news media. Fear-mongering, warlike images are displayed as well as Russian flags. So, as you can see, not much has changed since 1985, as we are seeing the same kind of overblown sensationalism in the media today. On a side note, did you notice the initials ICBW quickly flip into ICBM? ICBW stands for It Could Be Worse. ICBM stands for Intercontinental Ballistic Missile. Every time you watch this video, you will catch new subliminal secrets. A not-so-random insanity can also be found.
On Wednesday, watch. Maryland's time. Now it's Miller at Maryland's time.
See Hollywood's latest beauty queen, sexy, starred at Silver Screen.
She's warm, passionate. Listen. See the light. New information. Wednesday is a special day.
Now,
Physical
The
abuse.
danger of nuclear war.
Uncle Sam, hey. Take a spin for the
Physical abuse.
It's the natural
Some
choice for
families are
that.
clearly on the rise.
Yes.
I got it, Nate.
I'm very
Wednesday is all about celebrities. Marilyn Stein, a mix of Marilyn Monroe and Frankenstein, pop culture, sex appeal, mixed with propaganda and fear. We are starting to witness a melding of media, commercialism, and fear-mongering through celebrity endorsement and political opinion.
Thursday, watch.
See that no true opportunity to advance freedom and peace, that will only threaten offensive heat to either.
Good morning.
America is nuclear weapons. America is nuclear superiority. America is
Nuclear superiority. America is
offensive missile. Nuclear war. Soviets return to the field. And the world is waiting for strategic defense initiative. Use of chemical at national will. Defense. Surprise attack in Europe. 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 Surprise. Escape the prison of mutual terror. Right? The first strike advantage over the Soviet Union. Peacefully to stop the war, those threats. That we are a nation that defends. We're offering to permit Soviet experts to see firsthand that SDI does not work. Strategic defense research carry out the first
By Thursday, our viewer is beginning to rot away from the amount of cacophony he has endured. At this point, he is witnessing technological advances mixed with the ignorance of our species, resulting in computers and mushroom bombs going off.
security, yours may not work, but first strike will. First strike will. Don't go to Jeffers that dumb. Standing by my dumb. Standing by my dumb. Standing by my dumb. He is an unknown future. Trusting in God as ever. Stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned, stay tuned. 13,000 Chinese. Soviet joke. Washington says it.
Friday shows the end of the world, with our character completely melting, nuclear blasts, and people being wiped away. Take notice of the way crisis is spelled with an H, and then the viewer is depicted as Christ, before descending into hell or madness. Obviously, this is symbolic for the media just using religion to justify war.
Instant replay. Instant replay.
Instant replay.
Overkill. Overkill.
And weekends are for reruns, which now shows our character completely comatose and everything he absorbed now on his head. I want you to think about this for a moment. The concept about the buzzbox controlling our minds was a serious issue in the past. But can you now imagine that being magnified 1,000,000 times, with us carrying around instant buzzboxes in our pockets? You understand why our attention spans are mush and why today we have no time for positive social discourse or debate. Why we just repeat what we see. You understand why cacophony, which basically means bad noise, is why we get easily distracted from one issue to another in less than a week. I mean, look how fast we get over topics. Remember Epstein? I believe Buzzbox was a warning. It was a prolific look into the future that we all ignored. But information, technology, if you stand in its way, you'll be paved over. If you accept it, it will take away your soul.
You can do it. We are going to fix this today. There is hope for you. Thanks. Welcome back. Would you like to manage your emotions better so you don't lose your head? Time to recognize the mind-body connection so you can take the path to oneness. Otherwise, your mind and body may become so separated that you're beside yourself. Time to take a step back and observe what you're doing. Take a holistic approach to life. To do otherwise is rather irrational. Tired of those bargain basement straitjackets that never fit right and always wear out too soon? Try one of Dr. Torpor's fit-to-be-tied straitjackets. You will be the envy of everyone on the locked ward. I'm Dr. Torpor. Keep your mind and body on speaking terms so you can stay in contact with the infinite.
Hi, welcome to our new cult, the Cult of Norman. I love you all. When your government and media has failed you, we open our arms to you. We love you. Anyway, welcome to the Cult of Norman. You must join. Join the Cult of Norman. Do it. Do it now.
Werewolves and Dracula, they ain't got nothing on me. Bigfoot and E.T., they're stealing little babies. But I'll murder your grandma and her boyfriend too. If you leave your front door unlocked, 'cause I'm your front door killer. I said, if you leave your front door unlocked, I'm gonna murder you too. 'Cause I'm your front door killer.
Warning. If you are under the age of 13, you are not permitted to watch this channel, set by the new standards of the FTC. Although some of the content on this channel could feature cartoons or animation, it is for adults only. Thank you, and have a wonderful f***ing day.
Last time on Odd Stories for Odd Children.
Pickles. I never saw him again.
Why did I pick you up off the side of the road?
I have an idea on how to catch this flaming cop, Professor.
Well, it's about damn time. In order to catch the flaming cop, I've got everything under control. I have a plan.
You black lab matter.
You know, it is true. Us guys, we're better drivers than women.
Yeah, I know, Marty. We are just superior drivers.
It's not true, and I'm gonna prove you wrong, but I'm gonna join the other driving team, and I'm gonna talk to that guy who might be gay.
That sounds wonderful. I mean, we could use a good woman on our team, because as you know, I'm not gay. I swear to God, I have to explain this to everybody every day. It's just this thing, you know? They think I'm gay because I appreciate men, but let me tell you, I'm not. I'm not gay. I like women. That's why we gotta have more women on our all men team.
I've got the money.
All right, all you sexy men. We got ourselves a woman here. It's going to make our team complete. I'm hoping there's no objections.
What about my grandpa? What about my grandpa?
All right, yes. He killed himself in the garage. Remember? He was trying to find the flaming cop. Billy. Oh. Welcome to hell. Yep. Nobody goes to heaven. Everybody just comes to hell. Surprised?
I look fat in the TV.
We'll begin with your second shift duty, greeting and serving guests.
You have food on your plate.
I'll say,
Why am I here? Right? You want more? Christ, you want more food? Alright.
To them. At Old Country Buffet, we work hard to make sure our guests never feel that way. As a cutter, you spend a little more time against their team members. That means you have a to make them feel.
Oh, you go to hell. You like Jello? Kids like Jello. Kids love Jello.
At Old Country Buffet, we work hard to make sure our guests never feel that way. As a cutter, you spend a little more time against the team members. That means you have a to make them feel.
This is Commodore Corso on the spacecraft Jolly Roger. I've received an urgent message to meet an admiral in a secluded part of space. There seems to be a mystery signal that is confounding Space Command. We'll find out what's going on with the mystery signal. Go ahead, Admiral. Tell me what's going on.
Greetings, Corso. This is the Admiral. We have a transmission from Alien Incognito.
Corso, you scurvy dog. I shall scatter your ashes throughout the space. Yo ho 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 ho! Yo ho ho ha ha ha!
Alien Incognito. He is a well-known lackey, if you will, of Queen Andromeda. This mystery message can only mean one thing, and that's the return of Queen Andromeda.
I agree. Queen Andromeda is on the prowl.
Don't worry, Admiral. If there's trouble with Queen Andromeda, there will be Corso in the Jolly Roger.
This is a Dr. Torpor's Cards of Terror public service announcement.
We are going to watch 3 tragedies unfold. 3 catastrophes that could have been avoided. all due to a failure to listen and be curious. This is from the 1968 Peter Bogdanovich film, Targets.
Be her daughter, because I know the lady in green. Pardon me? Lily from Philly. Lily from Philly. Last week it was Millie from Philly and Ruth from Philly. How are you, sir? Yes, she's right from my corner. I see.
Don't go.
Bobby, don't be silly.
Well, you could call him up. Say you were sick. One night, what's the difference?
Oh, that's not right. What should I wear?
Come on, just tonight.
Oh, besides, it's too late now. They couldn't get a substitute for me that fast.
Oh, what do you mean? The phone company's used to emergencies? Well, what if it was an emergency?
Well, it's not an emergency. Should I wear the sweater? Oh, it's got to run. Oh, well.
I want to talk to you, Eileen.
What about?
I don't know what's happening to me.
Why?
I get funny ideas.
Like what? Oh, you mean like that I shouldn't go to work tonight? Does this run look too bad?
Bobby tries to get Eileen to stay home and talk with him. He says he doesn't know what's happening to him, and he's getting funny ideas. And by that, I don't think he means humorous ones. Eileen is not paying much attention to any of this, and she certainly is not taking any of it seriously. After this, Bobby goes on to commit what today we call a mass shooting.
Yeah? Well, I know you and I ain't talked too much, you know. Yeah. But I figure you've been around a lot, so you could... Yeah, shoot, that's why they call me the wizard. It's just that I gotta... Things got you down? Yeah. Happens to the best of... Yeah, it got me real down, real... I just want to go out and, you know, like really do something. Taxi life, you mean? Yeah, well... Nah, it's... I don't know. I just want to go out. I really want to... I got some bad ideas in my head. I just... Oh, look at it this way, you know, a man takes a job, you know? And that job, I mean, like that, you know, that becomes what he is. You know, like, you know, you do a thing and that's what you want. I mean, like, I've been a cabbie for 17 years, you know? 10 years at night. I still don't own my own cab. You know why? Because I don't want to. I must be what I want. You know, to be on the night shift, driving somebody else's cab. You understand? I mean, you get a job, you become the job. I mean, like one guy lives in Brooklyn, one guy lives in Sutton Place, you get a lawyer, another guy's a doctor, another guy dies, another guy gets well, and, you know, people are born. I envy you, your youth. Go on, get laid. Get drunk, you know, you do anything. Because you got no choice anyway. I mean, we're all fucked. More or less, you know? I don't know, that's about the dumbest thing I ever heard.
I have to agree with Travis on that one. Get laid, get drunk, you got no choice anyway? Good thing the wizard is a taxi driver and not a tarot reader. Notice how the wizard keeps jumping in to finish Travis's sentences. Then the wizard leaps to a conclusion on what Travis is actually talking about. After that, the wizard loses Travis completely. And I think we all know what Travis Bickle goes on to do. And I am talking to you.
Thief.
Cheers. I'm through.
Again?
No, not again. I'm through. I'm quit.
Sit down.
No, I didn't come here to discuss it. I came to say I'm through.
Now, just a minute. All right, so the goose bought it. But that's the way you always came at the world.
Off me.
Max, you'll be the first to admit it was long overdue. All right, I'll tell you how it is. You're a winner, Max. You're on the top shelf. And I'm not going to lose you because of some crazy notion about quitting. They say people don't believe in heroes anymore. Well, damn them. You and me, Max. We're going to give them back to heroes.
Do you really expect me to go for that crap?
You got to admit I sound good there for a minute, huh? Yeah.
5 feet.
Hey! Hey, come on! You want me to beg? On my knees, crying? Now, just a minute. Give me a reason.
I'm scared, Thief. You know why? That red circus out there. I'm beginning to enjoy it.
What is this, Bunny Week?
Look, any longer out on that road and I'm one of them, you know? A terminal crazy. Only I got a bronze badge to say I'm one of the good guys. You know what I'm trying to say?
I'll tell you what I'll do. Take off for a few weeks, huh? Grow yourself a beard. Draw flies. Just think about it for a while. You still feel the same way when you come back? Well, it's okay by me. Come on.
I'm not going to change my mind.
Get out of here before I decide to come with you, huh?
Bye, Thief. Thank you.
You'll be back, Rocktansky. Yo, hook, Max! And you know it!
McAfee, they call him Fifi, is not listening. He is not respecting Max's decision. When Max says he's scared about how he's starting to enjoy high-speed chases, Fifi does not take that at all seriously. Ultimately, Fifi talks Max out of resigning and then yells after Max, telling him that he's hooked on the very thing that Max is wanting to escape. And I really wish Fifi would put on a shirt. The lesson here: when someone has difficulty expressing themselves and gets vague, it may be because they really want to tell you something that is happening with them, but they're afraid to, or they're having difficulty putting it into words. When this happens, pay attention, get curious, don't make assumptions, and try to draw them out. Now, don't get the wrong idea. I'm not saying that all your friends and everyone you know is a potential mass murderer or a self-destructive maniac. What I am saying is this: sometimes the people we care about might be experiencing very painful things that we cannot imagine. They may be embarrassed or ashamed to tell us about these things. But the only way we can know about them is by being patient and being willing to listen, and to show them we can handle what they have to say. Once that happens, then we're in a position to help. I hope this has tapped into your overtaxed tegmentums. As a wise whoever once said, everyone is good for something, even if it is just to serve as a bad example. So don't be like the people in these clips. Be a good listener and be prepared for the unexpected. Because once one speaks the mind, relief is not far behind. This is Dr. Torpor saying, to all a good fright, and stay in contact with the infinite.
This story is about 10 rather close relations of ours who seem to get into almost exactly the same kind of trouble we do. One day they held a group think and decided to have a picnic in a little park just 9 blocks away. So they all ran home and made themselves sandwiches. Slim knew that his big sack would be hard to handle, so he asked Orville Slump if he'd carry it for him. Some of the others noticed this and asked him if he'd carry theirs too. Now this is Rooty Toot Jasperson. He had the newest bike in the bunch, and he was as proud of it as he could be. He made it a point to get in the lead, and there he intended to stay. But when you have to be first all the time, there are a few things you find you don't have time for. Just one signal, once. At this point, Rooty Toot Jasperson left the party. This charming little thing was actually christened Tinkerbell McDillingfiddy, but she's so busy being happy all the time that her little thoughts tend to wander, and, oh dear, dear, they're wandering again. Here she goes. Exit Tinkerbell McDillingfiddy. Now, let me introduce Philip Flugel. Right now he's asking himself why everyone has to go up this side of the street. It's so samey. Philip Flugel is no longer bored. Slim Jim's bike recently collapsed from the effects of his diet, and Trigley, being a nice little fellow, agreed to ride him. Now, he knows that no auto driver would drive with a passenger in his lap. Furthermore, it is tiring, right? So long, fellas. There seems to be a flaw in the buddy system. Who can forget Nelbert Swyback? She wanted to know one good reason why the sidewalks didn't belong to her. Then there was Filbert Bagel. He didn't take care of his brakes, so they didn't take care of him. And so that's why Orville Slump is picnicking alone today. He isn't a monkey, right?
Don't check your dial, folks. You didn't tune into Transylvania's public access station. No, sir. Tonight is Halloween.
Good evening, meatballs, and welcome to another episode of Mr. MeatHook's Shitty Video Reviews, where I take a look at the best of the worst of the worst, and I tell if it's good shit, bad shit, or even worth the shit. In all seriousness, though, welcome to the Mr. MeatHook's Shitty Video Reviews Halloween Special. And as such, today we will be reviewing the WNUF Halloween Special from 2013.
You're watching the WNUF Halloween Special.
Directed by Chris LaMartina and a bunch of other people. Chris LaMartina is most known, to me anyways, for directing Amerikill and Dead Teenagers, which is, they're both shot on video. One of them was a teenage slasher, meaning he made it as a teenager and as a slasher. So I really enjoyed this special. If you're looking for like a scare a minute or a blood feast, this is not the movie for you. But if you are looking for a very faithful, very authentic feeling recreation of the awkwardness of 90s live TV specials.
Do you believe in ghosts?
No, but I know who to call if there are.
Is that right? Yeah, and who would that be?
Ghostbusters.
Oh, very funny. Okay.
100% recommend this. So many great commercials during this. It starts off as a newscast and then goes to a live event special where a reporter and a group of people are going to be investigating a house where a guy killed his parents, stored them in the basement. And yeah, it progresses really, really great. I really dig it. There were times where it felt a little slow. So, I mean, this isn't a perfect film. It felt a little slow at times, a little repetitive. The commercials did seem to get a little tedious because they went to commercial breaks so often, but sometimes it was just for one commercial.
The latest games. The latest toppings. We've got it all. Pizza and video games. Right here at Tokens Video Arcade and Pizzeria.
And it just seemed like they were trying to fill space, which is, I get it. You know, they're not making your standard movie. They're making something replicating a TV special. So I understand that, you know, we're not looking at a regular narrative story like you see in most movies. But either way, I do recommend this. It's not going to be for everybody. Not everyone's going to enjoy it. There were a lot of great homages to shot on video and B-movie directors. The ones I remember right off the top of my head where there were references to J.R. Bookwalter, Todd Sheets, and Dave Dakota. But as the events of the movie unfold, as I said, they're following a group of paranormal investigators trying to see if the Weber house is haunted. And they try to perform a live seance. It's really awkward. They keep getting calls from people that are just fucking around. The movie's not completely, void of scare and gores, but there's very, very little, and it's mostly in the last couple minutes. Kind of a slow burn, but not so much because they're constantly pushing the story on, even though it's not your typical narrative. One thing I found interesting was that the newscast was filmed in 1 day, and all the segments at the house were filmed in 2 days. So I thought that was really cool. They were able to get that all together. I'm sure there's deleted footage out there. I don't have the disc. I watched it on Shudder, which is where it's currently streaming. But I did really enjoy it, and I think you guys should check it out. On my Dookie rating, I'm going to go ahead and give this 3.5 Dookies, which if you're moving it to, an IMDb rating, that's a 7 out of 10 or 3.5 out of 5. I did thoroughly enjoy it. So I suggest that you guys check it out if you're into that kind of stuff. Anyways, guys, I do want to thank you so much for taking time out of your Halloween or whatever day you happen to be watching this on. Taking time out of your day to watch. I want you to be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.
Boom, and we're live. I didn't want to fanboy out when I met you, but I'm a huge fan.
Oh, why, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here.
Yeah.
So one of the things I wanted to talk about tonight were the dangers of smoking, because...
It's good for you.
I mean, it's kind of making me a little sick.
It's okay.
That's alright. Hey, did I ever tell you the time that the sock ripped my wiener off?
OMG, we're so alike.
Really?
100%.
That happened to you too?
It does happen sometimes.
I mean, and once it's gone, it's gone. You're not going to get it back from that rascally little sock.
People eat them, apparently.
Wait, what? Really?
Apparently they hunt them in Arizona.
Well, I mean, that doesn't shock me. It's Arizona.
Yeah. I mean, after seeing this, it's just like, I'd have to be pretty hungry to eat one of those.
I mean, I agree. I wouldn't eat one either. I mean, I don't know why you would mention eating one.
I ate it. Not even accidentally. I did it on purpose. I'm really good at that.
But you just said that you would never eat one.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't beat yourself up. I forget things that I say 3 seconds ago, too.
Does happen sometimes.
Hey, you want to see a picture of this dumbass that I know that I have to work with every day?
Jesus Christ. That's a chimp with mange. No. That's a chimpanzee.
yeah, he's gross. That's it. Payback. Oh yeah, this is happening. I'm gonna get jacked and get my revenge.
You're right, buddy, but just remember, you don't want to be dropping the weight, cause you do. You know, Janice, she's gonna come out here and kick your ass. You know what you want,
And that's why I really don't give a damn about her. I mean, she's dead to me as far as I'm concerned.
But you can't do that to your Grammy, right? Your Grammy's like 80 years old. You can't just kill her.
Holy crap.
Janet Fitness.
You should know, there's a new channel that I have. It is called Wrapped in Plastic. If you haven't had a chance to check it out, you should. Link is in the description. It's a proven fact that
toxicity. Eugene has Santos. Nick Kehoe. Rattle Rabbit. Robin Waiter. Savant Susie. It's just another oddity. Fields. Sarah. The Breast LGBTQ. Crafty Andy. Nightman. PXR Mojo. Melody Young. Stephen Kell. Vicious Trish. Cooper. Fern. John Cummins.
Communication skills with Dr. Torpor. It's hardest to use good communication skills precisely in those situations when you need them the most.
Will you help me? I need your help.
They're never there when you need them. So let's practice. Exercise 1.
It takes more than intellect to be a musician. Put your soul into it a little.
Before you offer someone critical feedback, you need to ask permission. Try, is it okay if I make a suggestion? I recommend you play with emotion as well as intellect. So when you sit down at the organ, the bench doesn't look like the lost and found of a morgue. Exercise 2.
Can I help you?
Fill it up.
Manners. Be polite. Instead, they could have said, "Hello, sir. Would you please pour some more dead dinosaur juice in my crate?" Somehow, I still haven't had my obligatory daily episode of Road Rage. Exercise 3.
My dear, you cannot live in isolation from the human race.
You need to give the other person the power to accept or reject your feedback. Like this. May I give you some unsolicited advice? Of course you should decline. This collar is so tight. I've been clinically brain dead for decades. And speaking of my collar, here comes a nice lady to take me for my daily walk. Exercise 4.
Look, you've had a fright. Hysteria won't solve anything. Now control yourself. My office is right across the street there.
Wrong. First, you should introduce yourself and then grab a complete stranger, physically restrain them, proposition them, and get charged with sexual assault.
He's been following me, that's all there is to it.
Good job. It takes a lot of brain work practicing good communication skills, so engage in some self-care and relax. You could take a nice warm bath. Or rearrange that room you've been wanting to do. And most of all, you stay in contact with the infinite.
Thinking like that, don't that give you nightmares?
Take one pill every hour.
This is Hugo on the USS Neptune. I'm out doing awesome Space Bro stuff. But I just got a message that the Astral Space Ghost, a nocturnal honey of magic and curves, is invading the galaxy. But don't worry, Hugo, aka Space Bro, will take care of it. On the case.
Behold, living parasites of the galaxy, I am the Astral Space Ghost, and I bring death to my enemies.
Greetings, Space Chica. Your astral ghost wily ways will be stopped with Hugo. We're gonna take care of you, hottie. Ghost.
What is this? A mortal trying to stop me? I will lick your spilled blood. I will conquer all!
We'll see about that. I'm locking weapons, Chica, and I'm firing. Yes.
Zip. What? Very well, worm. I shall return.
We'll take care of you next time, hot ectoplasmic woman from beyond. Oh, yeah. Hugo is on the case. Hugo is on the case. Hugo is on the case. AKA Space Bro.
We'll begin with your second shift duty, greeting and serving guests.
You have food on your plate.
I'll say.
Why am I here?
Right?
You want more? Christ, you want more food? All right.
Into that. At Old Country Buffet, we work hard to make sure our guests never feel that way. As a cutter, you spend a little more time against their team.
Well, you go to hell. You like Jello? Kids like Jello. Kids love Jello.
At Old Country Buffet, we work hard to make sure our guests never feel that way. As a cutter, you spend a little more time against their team members.
Sometimes I like to pretend I'm King Arthur. I'm gonna kill things like Dracula. Down vile vampire. Here's my trusty steel cross. Alright, sir, would you like a drink? Get you something to drink. Hey, all this stuff is poison on here. Should I keep putting poison on the kids' stuff?
No. Remember to always be optimistic during riding season and to always stay at your station no matter what. The customer will expect you to always be ready and be packing heat. Cheers. And don't worry, it's typically a peaceful protest.
Mr. Wembley, it's happening again.
Oh, Mr. Friskin. Toby, listen to me. I'm not changing the grade on your oral report. It was appalling. You must learn how to speak correctly.
I just wanted to give you this apple to make it up to you. I'm sorry.
What a loser.
I can't talk anymore!
My dead son has been reconstructed. Are you ready for school? Oh, you always say that.
I like spooky roller discos. That's fuck. We need to get serious and look for Lon Chaney's hidden treasure. I have a butt for a face. My face smells cause it's a butt. It's true. I have a butt for a face and I smell like it. My butt.
I got another story. This one's even better. Spooky roller disco. Once upon a time, these little kids, and they went to this cabin in the woods, and there was this lady. Well, she looked like a witch, but it was the one kid he had PTSD because he got back from the war, which is, it's not funny. That part of the story is not funny. It is a serious story. So the little boy and the little girl, they get in the house and they see the porridge. And one porridge is too hot. And the other one is too cold. The kid got diarrhea. He had to go to the bathroom for like ever. The girl, she got in bed because there was a wolf that came in. Hey, the wolf was like, hey, you look like my grandma. And the girl was like, I'm probably your grandma. And she like got the wolf and she ate the wolf. And the brother was like, why are you eating that wolf? You can't eat wolves, eh? The kid was, that kid, he had PTSD, it just made it worse. So he yelled at his sister for like another 40 minutes. It's a serious story. She got the PTSD. It's not about being fat, cause nobody ever said anything about being fat.
Are you okay?
Dr. Torpor, United States Postal Service.
Good morning. Here's your package. Oh, what a cute dog. I'd love to give her a treat, but we're not supposed to anymore. You see, if I gave your dog a treat every day, she would come to expect it. And then, if a substitute carrier is on my route, and the dog didn't get a treat, they say the dog might get aggressive. The way I see it, if the dog thinks they're going to get a treat when they see a letter carrier, in the dog's brain, it releases endorphins. And endorphins make you happy. And happy dogs don't get aggressive. It makes no sense. Now, the worst thing that could happen, I suppose, if your dog expected a treat and didn't get one, would be my drool and slobber all over the place, like that stringy, dangly, slimy mucus and snot like drips out of your nose when you got a cold. And if the dog drools a lot to begin with, like a St. Bernard, that could really be bad. Hi. I've got a package here. You need to sign for it. It's special delivery because it's very fragile. It's a, well, I couldn't help but notice. Hope you don't mind. It's one of those custom bowling balls, 8th wonder of the world, King Kong models, autographed by King Kong's cousin-in-law. Excuse me. It's my scanner. It's asking me if I'm sure I want to be this far from your mailbox. It's very protective of us, because when you go up to someone's door, you never know who you're going to meet. Well, and something else about these that you may not know is that they come with a certificate of authenticity from the mayor of Skull Island. I looked at one of these on eBay once. Very nice. Would you sign, please? Well, if you decided you don't want it after all, how about if I traded you something for it? How about the left slipper that was actually worn by Godzilla as he was resting and relaxing in between shooting scenes on the set of 1971's Godzilla versus the Smog Monster? It has great ecological subtext, you see. Back then, people were very worried about air pollution and the population explosion. That's something you never hear anyone talk about today, overpopulation. How many kids you got in there? Well, do we have a deal? Hi, boss.
Torpor, I got a report that you was driving your mail truck backwards.
Oh, don't worry about that. That's got to be a mistake. You see, I'm on a city route. It's the rural carriers who drive in the backwoods.
I mean, you was in your mail truck backing up.
I don't know what to say about that, boss. I mean, I always go backwards when I'm backing up.
But you're not supposed to. And not only were you driving backwards, it wasn't even to deliver the mail. It was to throw a dog a treat.
I'm sorry, boss. I know I'm not supposed to do that anymore. But all the dogs on my route are so adorable. I love seeing their cute faces and their wagging tails. And they get so happy and excited when they see me. I just hate to disappoint them. And I got all these leftover dog treats now. My cat won't touch them. And when I brought him to the potluck last month, no one ate a single one.
Look, I'll make it easy for you.
Okay.
Don't give treats to dogs. Don't give treats to people. Don't drive backwards and get back to work.
Okay. All right. I can do that. Thanks, boss. Have a nice day. I worry about him, you know, all the stress. Doopsie-doo. Hi, it's your friendly neighborhood mailman. Hey, that's funny. Mailman, I'm male and I'm a man. That's not very gender fluid, is it? Kinda binary. How about I'm a cisgender mailman? Well, that's accurate, but is it just me? When I hear that word cisgender, I think of sissy? That's bad. I'm a male person. Well, there's still that confusion, the ambiguity, right? I mean, am I a male person or a male person? I'm a postal human. Well, that gives the impression, though, that it's actually a person who's being sent through the mail. And that sounds like human trafficking, and that's bad. Good afternoon. Here's your registered letter. You're welcome. Bye. Oh. A cupcake. Thank you. You know, you really don't have to. That's very kind of you. Hey, isn't it a lot of work making these? You know, making them from scratch? I hate to think of you going to all that trouble. You like doing it. Well, that's a good skill to have. Baking. Well, thanks again. I better get going. Hey, fella. How you doing? Hey, want a cupcake? Go ahead. Take it. Take it. Oh. Oh, no, I didn't mean it. Look, one of those cupcakes did that to me once. You're gonna feel better in just a few minutes, I promise. And I'm gonna stay right here with you until you do feel better. Oh my gosh, the poor guy. I guess he needs to sleep it off. That's bad. Come on, fella. Oh, it's my boss. He's not gonna like this. Hi, boss.
Torpor, what are you doing out there? Now the scanner shows you're not moving at all. You're just staying still in one spot.
It's better than backwards.
Dr. Torpor, United States Postal Service.
Gratitude. Appreciate your neighborhood letter carrier, for they live by the motto, neither snow, nor rain, nor heat, nor gloom of night stays these couriers from the swift completion of their appointed rounds, which in itself is proof sufficient that the United States Postal Service is in contact with the infinite.
Hey, I heard there's a new TV series about me.
Yes, there is.
Is it any good?
I thought it was alright. The guy who made it did another TV show about O.J. Simpson, and I thought that was much better.
Ha! Take that, Dahmer. I'm cooler than you.
What are you doing here, O.J.? You're not dead.
The golf courses here are great.
Come on, Juice! We have tee off in 30 minutes!
Ha ha! I'm coming. Keep your little mustache on.
I don't like the Jews, but I love the juice!
This is Corso on the spacecraft Jolly Roger. Me and Governor Dale are on a secret mission in Fiona's notorious Club of Sin. At a prearranged signal, Governor Dale will contact me and I will zap the power supply of Fiona's nightclub. Hopefully, things will go smoothly on this secret mission.
There's an intruder here. Someone stop our feasting. Miserable humans, run if you can. You shall service us as food.
Get me Corso on the space phone.
That's the signal. I'll take care of the power supply, Governor Dale. Direct hit. And now the Club of Sin will stop. And we have stopped the evil vampire, Fiona.
My lovely creatures, please enjoy the sights of this place. You shall see things only men dream of. Pleasures only hinted of. Fiona Moxie is your gatekeeper to paradise.
This is Astro Space Hero, Corso on the spacecraft Jolly Roger. I'm receiving a message that the I-Triad monster is finding a way to come into our universe. I'm contacting Special Agent 7 of Magic, one of the heroes of Astro Space Hero. 7, we need you to take care of the I-Triad monster.
Ah, Metric City, home of heroes and fools, and of the weak flesh of the mortal ones that infest this galaxy. Behold, I am the Maggot God, the I-Triad monster, from the womb of the cosmic dragon, and the sunsets of Saturn.
Stop, I-Triad monster, or by the 7 magic spells of the goddess Maya, you shall be sent to the darkest center of the universe.
The worms have a champion. Ah, you shall be the first to give me blood. Juicy delight from a woman who has curves to drive mortal men's blood to boil.
Dooba 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 doo. Dooba 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 doo. Dooba 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 dooba.
Whoa!
Dooba 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 dooba.
The I-Triad monster is now banished from our universe. Once again, the heroes of Astro Space Hero.
Fleet Captain Morris, raise the comlink for the Jolly Roger.
Yes, Admiral Kepler. The channel is clear.
Yes, Admiral.
Commander Corso, beware of Baron Octopus. He has brought the dreaded scientist Bitburger to fight against you and the Jolly Roger.
Bitburger. The same Bitburger that has a doctorate in applied evil.
Bitburger makes monsters to fight for evil.
Good luck, Commander Corso.
Yes, Admiral. Our scientist Bitburger, the galaxy's most evil and brilliant scientist.
Baron Octopus.
What can you do to defeat Corso?
I can defeat Corso, no problem. American ingenuity, and that's what I'm going to tell you about today. We're going to take a normal Earth monkey. I'm going to merge it with radioactive Martian soil to create a monkey monster of Mars. Our UFO fleet will then take this monkey monster of Mars after retrieving the radioactive Martian soil and take complete control of the planet Maya. After that, I foresee no problems in taking control of the rest of the universe. Now, I put it all out in pretty pictures, but that's nothing. Look, here you can see the monkey. Now, on your order, I will activate the Monkey Monster Men of Mars.
Excellent scientist Bitburger. Send in your monkey.
Indeed, Baron. Go, monkey! Go, monster monkey of Mars!
The UFO empire can then take over the galaxy and then the universe. Yes, Poodle, what is it? A radioactive monkey from Mars is causing havoc. Aim all weapons at that monster monkey from Mars. And fire! Yes, sir.
No! My beautiful monkey! Oh, my beautiful monkey monster of Mars! I'll get you! You've not heard the last of scientist Bitburger!
Corso, great work. The monkey monsters of Mars have been defeated.
Bitburger will be back, as well as the UFO Empire.
Mad scientists will always find their path blocked by the Jolly Roger.
Steven, you were supposed to have completed your latest book by now. Why do you think we got you that cabin in the woods for? And quite frankly, you owe me. In fact, you owe the fans.
I don't care. I don't care what my fans want. I don't care what you want. I don't care what anyone wants. They're not me, okay? And I'm not them. I don't care if I ever write again.
Rider. Rider. What the? Rider. It is me.
Captain Corso, do you remember the unfortunate business with Commodore Kang? Yes, Admiral. He was one of the most well-respected captains of a ship service until he turned to evil. You yourself had to remove him from service. We have intelligence that Kang is now being assisted by Baron Blade. You yourself encountered Baron Blade when you first started as captain of the Jolly Roger. If there is an evil, we must be vigilant.
My hunger is timeless, and I will taste every drop of your blood.
Situation all under control. Hurry, Captain, hurry! Okay, watch this.
Ah, damn it!
Hey, Captain, we did it, we did it. So long, sucker. Captain, one of our engines are malfunctioning. Damn it. Prepare for emergency maneuvers, quickly. Landing commence. Start scanning for life forms. Yes, Captain. No life forms, sir. Damn it. How are we gonna get off this rock? I'm gonna get my spacesuit on and investigate. Yes, sir. Captain! This bomb's immediately! Uninhabited, huh? Well, my scanners might be off from the landing, sir. Ah, good. What do you think could be doing this? I don't know. Maybe it could be our enemies. Do you think it could be Damagron? I'm afraid so, sir. Let me check my scanners. There he is, sir. Damagron. I've got you now. Don't try anything foolish. Captain, what are we going to do now? Something foolish. Kick it. Oh no, I'm gonna crash. Captain, he's trying to break in. Don't worry, the hole's too thick. There's no way he's gonna break in. Alright, I've got you now. Oh no, Captain, I think we had it. I've had enough of you. Now to get out of here. Captain, there's a strange planet on the scanner. Should we stop and repair? Check. Commence descending. Transform to moon. Transform to moon buggy, Captain. I can see that. Oh! Look, that's another clip. Whoa! Woo! That was pretty Captain, this planet is totally uninhabited. Oh my God! Look, Captain, a house. Let's go out and investigate. All right. Put your hands down. Pretend like I have a multi-phase Avatron disintegrator ray gun in my hand. Okay. Alright, against the wall, right? Captain, I heard all the commotion. Is there anything wrong? Yeah, I just found this guy here. Who is he? I don't know, some retard. Captain, should we take him with us? Yeah, he's too stupid to be dangerous. Take his gun. This Captain. Move it! Oh my God, Captain, the house is here. Let's get out of here. Whoa, whoa! able to drive off the planet. Yes, sir. We're transformed, Captain. Okay, take off. Captain, all hatches are secure. Okay, you take care of the ship. I'm gonna rest. Yes, sir. I better check to see if the prisoner's still here. Bye-bye. Oh my God! Captain! The prisoner's just disappeared! This isn't working too well. Now... I just killed the prisoner. I know you didn't like him, but wasn't that to the extreme? I'm hungry. Let's get something. Later, at the space bar Ganymede. Oh, golly gee willikers, Captain. This place is strange. Don't worry. You keep a straight face, no one will bother you. Alright, let's look around for a pilot. Captain, you think that one's a pilot? Nah, none of them work good. Alright, let's look for another. How about them, Captain? A robot as a pilot, I could do it easy myself. Alright, let's keep looking. Hey, waiter, this thing's wrong! Definitely not him, Captain. Hey, Captain, how about that? That's perfect, absolutely perfect. Hey, buddy, how would you like to be our pilot? The hell with you! People like that make me... Hey, God. Let's kill the guys! Uh-oh, I better get out of here. It's okay, guys. Whoa! Captain, get up here. Yeah? Those guys are pretty angry. We gotta get out of here. Alright, let's go into the light. Try to pick some radio transmissions up from their ship. Yeah. Jerks? Those guys are okay. Captain, that's a job well done. You hit them. But wait, Captain, there's a bomb on the screen. It's not ours. They must have shot it before they were destroyed. All right. Captain, it's heading right towards us. Oh no, we're crashing into a planet. Hey, I know that planet. That's Earth. We're crashing into Kansas.
Colonel, I don't think there's a Kansas anymore.
God, Captain, this looks like a strange planet. Yeah, we better change our shape. All right, Captain, what should we change into? I don't know. Wait, I think I know what's suitable. How about this? That looks good enough, Captain. As they drive across the country. We're underwater! Should we transform to our ship, Captain? No, my ship's wrong! Let's fire into a boat! Alright, let's go to Kennedy Space Center. Maybe that way we'll be able to get out of here. Alright, Captain, we're there. What's that? You say a giant boat just landed in Florida? I don't believe you. What? What a great ship. Miss Jones, if an alien comes in to see me, just send them right in. I'm the alien who's coming to see you. I hope your secretary doesn't have a heart condition. You know, you look a little like... Dad! Dad! I haven't seen you in so long! Oh my! Hey, I thought you were dead. What you talking about? I am not your father. Dad! I know it's you! Oh, this is great! Father and son reunited, flying through space together. Life's gonna be great. What you say? What was the last thing you said? I said life's gonna be great. Me and you, we can come through space one more time. Travel through space? Welcome back, son. I've missed you. Aw. Now I'll try out this thingy. I can't get it. If 6-year-old kids can do it, why can't I? Jesus. But Dad, that's one of the simplest things in the world. I'm surprised a man of your intelligence can't do it. Oh man! Oh what? This is a real stumper, isn't it? Hey, well, wait, I can use my magic powers. What? See? It's perfect! How did you do that? This is amazing. Now take me to your ship. Oh man, this is gonna be great.
Good. Now have them take you to their ship. Then our plan can begin.
Ah, so that's your ship. Very interesting. I forgot. Our ship crashed. We can't take off. It's damaged. What do you mean you can't take off? You better, or I'll kill you. I am under the control of the Jolly Roger. I was in the guise of a humble Earth scientist that looked like you. Now you must take me to your ship. All right. You just blew Father's Day. I will change into a form more suitable and take you to him myself. What? What are you talking about?
Of the Jolly Roger. Who are you? I am the Jolly Roger. What do you want from me? That will be told to you in due time. I will take on a more soothing appearance for you. Is this a more soothing appearance for you?
Well, you sure do have a sense of style, I must say.
This is not considered style.
Temper?
I have a good use for you. Off with his head. This is an antimatter bomb.
All these years, my arch enemy's been right at my side.
Stop. I am an antimatter bomb. I know who you are. I've known what you did. I'm the one who committed that crime. I know you're trying to clear your name. One more step and I'll blow up the universe and you'll die as a guilty man.
I've saved the universe. Now my name is now to take care of you.
It's technical war. It's technical war. This movie's a bore to watch as a chore. It's technically torture. That's Paul Weinstein's house. That's not space. This movie sucks. It's such a disgrace. It's technical war. It's technical war. Bad movie disciples rip out your eyeballs. Technical war.
You've wasted a lot of time, a lot of moments of your precious life that you'll never get back, watching this piece of crap.
We're very sorry.
What the fuck did I get myself into? Hey, what's up, meatballs? Mr. MeatHook here. Welcome to the first Wild Eye Wednesday. If you're watching this the day that it drops, I know it's Thursday. Life got in the way of filming and releasing on Wednesday. It's like 5 o'clock in the morning on Thursday, so it's dropping today. But the very first one, as you can see by the title on the thumbnail, is Amityville Clown House. So the first thing I need to say about Amityville Clown House is that it is a direct sequel to Amityville The Legacy, which I have not seen. Don't know if it would have helped any, but I've not seen that. Also, this movie was originally released under the title Amityville Evil Never Dies, and is actually just a re-release of Amityville Toy Box with a different title. So what the fuck, Wild Eye? That's kind of deceptive, in my personal opinion. You shouldn't be doing that shit. So if you've seen Amityville Evil Never Dies or Amityville Toy Box, you've seen Amityville Clown House. The movie is 73 minutes long. 8 minutes of that is the ending crawl of credits. And when I say crawl, I mean fucking crawl. That shit goes slow. Another 2 minutes and a half are the opening credits. There is a 10-minute flashback to Amityville The Legacy. So actual new content for this movie, it's only around 50 minutes. Of that, there is a 4-minute scene. No bullshit. A 4-minute scene of just footage from different angles, stuff like that, of one of those, what do you call them? Little clapping monkeys with the cymbals. It's 4 minutes of that. And there's another 2 minutes in a park of a lady literally drawing in real time the Amityville windows. What the fuck? So real movie time, you're looking at about 45 minutes. This movie has so many problems. When they're outside, the coloring is frequently either orange or the white balance is off really bad, and it's kind of like it's washed out. The color is washed out with so much white because the color balance is off, the white balance is off, and they needed to do color correction and they didn't. I get it. My coloring, my lighting, not always the best. I'm a YouTube channel that makes videos for free. This is a fucking movie that costs $15 at Amazon or $4 to rent. With an actual budget, apparently. It's not okay. There are times in this movie where the dialogue is completely missing. People's mouths are moving. There's no sound coming out. The actual sound is all over the place. Like, I had to keep turning my TV up and down to be able to hear. And there were times where the sound effects were much loud. The sound effects or music were much louder than the dialogue. So whoever did the sound on this, they're fucking terrible. It's also the same person that did the cinematography. And it seemed like there was a scene where they tripped and like the camera shook all over the place, and they didn't edit it out. They just left it there. So many scenes where the dialogue's too low to hear. I had to turn my TV, like, I normally watch my TV on 20 to 25, maybe 30 if it's really low. I had to put my TV on over 50 to be able to hear any dialogue at all. And then that was usually accompanied by a sound that was way too fucking loud and practically blew out my eardrums. Featured very prominently on the back is Mark Patton from Nightmare on Elm Street 2 and Scream, Queen, My Nightmare on Elm Street. It even says featuring Mark Patton. He's in it for like 90 seconds. So basically they're using his name to try to sell it to horror fans. The acting was pretty bad at times. It's micro budget. I can forgive that. But it's hard to follow, especially since I haven't seen Amityville the Legacy. Maybe that would have made a difference. But I'm assuming the 10-minute flashback scene summed up what I needed to have seen, although it seemed out of place. I really don't understand what the fuck I just watched. This is, out of the 17 Amityville movies that I've personally seen, absolutely the worst one. Amityville the Legacy has a much lower IMDb rating, so maybe I've dodged a bullet in not seeing that one. But this was fucking bad. And again, shame on Wild Eye for putting this out with a different fucking name. Now I know why I couldn't find an IMDb page for it. Because, yeah, there's not one, because it's not Amityville Clown House, it's Amityville the Legacy, aka Amityville Evil Never Dies, aka Amityville Clown House. Fuck this movie. I'm not gonna tell you not to watch it. If you have to see everything Mark Patton is in, which isn't much because he retired for like 30 years, but if you have to see everything that he's in, or if you have to watch everything Dustin Ferguson has directed, or if you have to watch everything with Amityville on the name, go ahead and watch it. I don't personally recommend it. If I had to give this a rating, I mean, it's not the worst thing I've ever seen. It's not the worst Wild Eye release that I've ever seen. There's a couple bits, and I mean bits because... Oh, also, wanted to throw this out there. At the very beginning, I'm confused because there's a family having a birthday party. And the kids, who were supposed to be like 18, and then judging by the number of candles on the cake, like 11, were clearly well into their 20s, possibly even 30s. There's a couple bits of okay gore in this. One scene was so ridiculous it made me chuckle a little bit. So, I mean, I guess out of a 10, I would give this like a 2. It's not as bad as Ouija Shark, and even that's not the worst thing I've seen. So there's definitely worse movies out there. But personally, I'm going to recommend that you skip this one. Amityville Clown House, 2 stars. Fuck this movie. Glad I didn't pay for it. Wild Eye, thank you for sending it to me, but shame on you for the blatant, you know, people love clown movies right now, so shame on you for blatantly repackaging another movie as this when it's not that. So fuck you for that. But yeah. I know that I had said, if you've been following me, I know that you had said, I said that I was going to be doing Life Form first, and I was going to, until I saw that this wasn't out yet. Because, under this name, it's not. It's released this coming Tuesday on the 15th of September, 2020. Turns out I could have waited, because it's been out for years. It's from like 2016. But again, fuck that movie. I don't suggest it. Don't recommend it. Fuck it. Anyways, guys, I shouldn't be shitting on an independent micro-budget film, but it was really bad. Really, really bad. Like, If the sound had been even throughout the whole thing, it would have been much easier to watch. That's my chief complaint about it, is the sound being so inconsistent. Sometimes it's really loud, sometimes it's really quiet. There's a couple times where there's no dialogue at all. It just makes it hard to follow, makes it hard to watch. Anyways, again, thank you so much for watching. I want you to have a great day, be cool, be spoopy, and support independent horror. Deuces.